Hey everybody, this is Perch, and I'm here with Joe. Joe, how are you?
I'm all right, Perch. How are you?
I've been better, but hey, it's been tough, right? With all this news you've been seeing all this comic news and uncertainty, and I mean, it's been, and they're giving the Wasp a 4-issue series. I mean, what do you make of that?
Finally.
Yeah, there, there you go. Well, I thought we'd turn our attention to something a little bit more serious. I found this list the other day, and I thought this is something that I have to do with you, because
Sure.
I think you're going to have the right take on this entire list that somebody took the time to put together. Now, as you know, a lot of comics journalism invest a lot of time and thought into these lists. It's not like somebody's just throwing them together, right?
No, these aren't people trying to turn around a listicle as fast as they can to get maybe $50.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Yeah.
actually thoughtful, and I thought, what's more thoughtful than this one? The top 5 most dapper alt-right comic characters.
I've made a huge mistake.
Okay. I just wanted people to know I was unaware of what this list was going to be, and I don't even know where it's going to go. I'm seeing Red Skull there. This isn't
Yeah.
a good start.
No. Okay, well, as you can see on the screen there, this is an actual somebody, and listen to how this kicks off. It says it seems like the alt-right is all the rage in the streets these days, from the presidential
Whoa.
cabinet to the front page of the LA Times. But the alt-right movement isn't new. It's been around for a long time. This is information that I know a lot of people don't have. It's just now getting its proper due. So I sat down and created a list of the top 5 alt-right characters in comic book history. Are you ready for this one?
This already sounds like a gross misinterpretation of history, but sure.
Here we go. So so number 1, the Red Skull. Okay, I mean that's a classic, right?
Sure. Is he all right? Like, is that just the like catch-all bad person term? Because like I feel like he's unspeakable evil. He's a genocidally thirsty maniac.
Yeah.
I feel like alt-right kind of makes it like sound a little too like, oh,
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Alt-right.
He's with the Proud Boys. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. I want to. But more importantly, is he dapper?
In some instances, like in when the big reveal in what was it, Captain America 350, when he's in the suit and he was brought back in the clone body of Steve Rogers, that was pretty dapper. But a lot of his earlier appearances, he's kind of in like a dumpy green like onesie or something.
Exactly.
Like, just like
right?
It's like, okay.
I wouldn't think the Red Skull was fashion forward, but I also like this summary of Red Skull. Johann Schmidt was from a small village in Germany. His father tried to drown him immediately after birth because he felt the baby was evil. He failed and killed himself instead. Johann ended up in an orphanage afterward because his mother died in childbirth. He spent most of his life afterward in prison. As a teenage, he made a little bit of editing is needed here. They need your help on this one, Joe.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Did Hugo Boss also design the Red Skull's outfit?
I think he must have. He's censored anyway. He got put into suspended animation by some of the exploding Nazi tech. So there you have it. Okay,
that's what it does. Yeah.
Let's see where we go with number 2. Number 2, Captain Nazi.
Oh well, his outfit was definitely made by Hugo Boss, though.
Yeah. Look at those French fry shoulder pads he's got going on.
Oh my God, what is I don't think that's dapper. It's like it's tights with like shoulder pads and a medal and a cape.
The word dapper is what's throwing me with this entire article. But anyway, I mean we're all about fashion. So this is Captain Marvel's old nemesis. Apparently, I like how they went with just Captain Nazi. Just make it simple.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Didn't Wesley Dodds Sandman and Jack Knight Starman fight him in that Starman run?
I believe so.
I know they fought Captain Nazi. I think that's when they fought him. Yeah.
I like it. It makes it simpler when you got a Captain Marvel against a Captain Nazi, and maybe, I don't know, Captain France is kind of just watching.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about just like a Captain? What about Captain Light commentary?
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
That's kind of what we're doing here. After Captain Marvel gives him some power because Captain Nazi broke Freddy's back and made him humble. After his defeat, he continued to fight the alt-right fight for decades. That's okay. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Number 3. Okay. Baron Zemo.
These are all just Nazis. Like, they're not, what? Like, this is...
I think you may be getting to the punchline, but we'll get there.
All right.
The Baron Zemo has been respected worldwide since 1480.
What?
When Harbin Zemo came onto the scene. Zemo's name leaves a lasting impression on someone. Okay. The family has had multiple members go toe-to-toe with Captain America and come out no worse for wear. On several occasions, they've even been allied with the snazzy Red Skull. Snazzy?
Also, Baron Zemo, again, like, I don't see him being terribly dapper. Kind of in the Falcon Winter Soldier show, but usually he's wearing like a purple sack over his head.
That's true. Dapper. It's an odd choice. Anyway, he almost took over the world and wouldn't have gotten away with it too. That's TWO. If it were for those Avengers and their stupid SJWs.
Okay.
All right, ready? Here we have number 4, Baron Blitzkrieg.
Okay. Sure.
He's very dapper. I mean,
those are just tights and a cape again. Like
he's got a Nazi pin on there, doesn't he? I think something is going on his little lapel.
Probably, or something like, my other car is a Mercedes or something.
I like, after some Nazi experiments, he was given super strength flight and optic blast, but couldn't use them all at once. All right. Thankfully, which is crossed out and then says sadly, in a gaudy show of power, Superboy Prime heats Baron's head to the point of explosion using his heat vision.
Yeah, no. Well, I should also clarify it was a Volkswagen. If you buy a Volkswagen, you're buying a car that, helped innovate and give comfort to Nazis. So
yeah. Well, there you go. A little bit of history
and your Hugo Boss.
Look who we got here for number 5. You had to know he was coming. Masterman.
Of course, Masterman.
Yeah. Very dapper.
These are like, I'm glad they picked all of the Nazi characters that anyone who's read a few comics could tell you.
Yeah. He, I don't even know what to say here. Anyway, so dapper, would you agree? These are all very dapper?
Oddly enough, I think Masterman's probably presented the most dapper of all of them. I guess that's why they saved him for the end.
That has to be. That's the only answer there. Well, if you're reading us along, kind of wondering what was going on, and again, for those of you who want to go check this article out on blurredsonline.com, the writer goes to strange detail and odd detail on each character. With this dapper guy is Wilhelm Lohmer, but you can call him Masterman. And then they go into some detail there. But if you're sitting at this point wondering, I wonder what the agenda here is. He sums it up at the end. Do you get it? They're all fucking Nazis, white supremacist. That's all the alt-right is, trying to make white nationalism politically correct by replacing white power with Make America Great Again. From Heil Hitler to Heil Trump, all of it's the same, just a bunch of fucking racists. Anyway, at least these comic characters don't try and hide their racist bullshit behind a suit and tie, judge's robe, or police badge. And that's the article.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sure.
He proved his point.
I guess. I mean, I don't. But I mean, if this is okay, so
I'm just gonna let you go.
I feel like if this is how you really feel,
yeah,
and I
sympathetic, right? I'm
I
sympathetic.
understand at all of that. I get it, but like, isn't it kind of undermining the point when you feel this way about real life situations to conflate it with like comic book characters like this? Like, it feels like it's
yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, all right, because I feel like there's there are important pieces of commentary that can be made that don't involve bringing this up to some goofy characters who like remember that time like the Red Skull took over like Falcon's mind and we thought he was a mutant for a while, and like that seems like, is that what we're conflating these issues with?
And you picked their wardrobe as the crux of your top 5 list.
But like Baron Zemo, what was it? What was the son when he was like trying to get the Bloodstone?
Yeah,
like that's like I feel like the Bloodstone hunt, which we did a video about, by the way.
that's very true. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't conflate genuine feelings of abuse of power with a globe-trotting comic book adventure.
I think this entire topic has caused people to lose their minds because, first off, these characters are all evil and Nazis, but also evil. I mean, they're all bad guys. That's kind of the point, I guess. But if you want to do social political commentary, and keep in mind, as you and I have discussed, and we did the video on Grunwald's Captain America and some of the retrospectives on that stuff. Certainly, there have been politics in comics for a long time. This feels to me like the example of where you insert the politics into comics in a dumbass way, as opposed to the kind of commentary that Grunwald and Frank Miller and others would use.
Well, sure, but it's like you can also like if this is how you're going to do it, you're also setting up someone to make a like reverse version of this list and be like, here's a bunch of anti-government dapper people like Flag Smasher and etc. Or like and make that point. Like, it's like you can make these points about these like anarchist characters, Flag Smasher, Mr. Nobody, and like all these kind of characters, and be like, see, and this is what those people who are against authority want, and it's it's like you can do that with any ideology and any thought, because comics have run the gamut and gone through different decades with different thoughts and ideas of where the country's going, or different parts of the world, and it's a mess.
But what about what they wear, Joe?
I guess, I mean, I kind of like, I mean, if we're going to go that way, I think Flag Smasher has a nicer outfit than Red Skull. So I guess
true.
Anarchy and completely destroying the government is a better fit. So there we go.
Now remind me again, characters like Flag Smasher and Mr. Nobody, characters who want to destroy the government, are they which side are they on again? Like, are they storming the Capitol or no?
I don't know what's even happened. Like, why try to insert. But also, I do have to say, for people who haven't read, Grant's Run, the whole bit leading up to nobody for president is kind of hilarious. I do like that.
It is, yeah.
That bit.
That's what I'm campaigning on for the next election. But nobody for president sounds pretty good. Why has nobody not drawn the weirdo guy who was in the Capitol with the Shaman Man or whatever? You know that guy?
Yeah. I don't know him. Continue.
FBI. But can't somebody take that image and then put like Mr. Nobody and Flag Smasher and just draw them into it? That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. It would take someone with some pretty powerful memeing skills to pull that off.
Yeah.
Although my favorite memes while that was going on were of digitally inserting Nick Cage trying to steal the Constitution.
Yeah. Well,
that was pretty amazing.
I don't know why he wasn't there just trying to do that anyway, but well, there you go. Here's 5 dapper alt-right characters. So I've just wasted 15 minutes of your life.
Yeah, no, that's I know you're talking about the audience, but also mine.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying. Well, thank you, Joe, and I hope maybe some of you viewers at home can go ahead and list off some of your favorite dapper characters that you know what, I'm not even going to finish that. Thanks for listening.